I found this pet food bowl at the thrift store and I wanted to pick it up because it is a beautiful piece of wood and I can definitely recreate it into something else. It was less than $2 and I'm going to start by getting some paint stir sticks and cutting them down to create a base to cover up those holes. I tried to use some other pieces of scrap wood that I had, but it didn't look right. And so I just went about it and cut down all of those paint stir sticks to create the top of what will become a riser. Once I had measured the first one on the top of that base, I was easily able to recreate it by using it to measure out the rest of the stir sticks. I had them all the way across and then made sure that they were centered in a way where there would be a little bit hanging off of each side. It just wasn't a perfect fit. This was my solution. I took some Titebond Quick and Thick and I am going to adhere each of those pieces and then let that sit for about an hour. I then used these resin castings from iodine molds to cover up each of the spaces where there were pet paw prints and some dog bones. I used some flowers on the sides with the paw prints and then a sheep and a pig on the two sides with the bones. I now have these all adhered and clipped down and let them sit overnight. When we were back, it was time to paint. I used some old and gray DIY liquid patina across the top and then some Victorian lace by Fusion for the sides of my riser. I decided not to distress or bring out the details of this yet, but I would love to know, what do you think? Should I use some antiquing glaze or some other kind of wax to distress this? Also, maybe one of these days I'll actually learn how to do a vignette.